Crusader Kings 3, the Royal Audio Dev Diary, number 76. That's gonna be a totally different one, an interesting one. It's about the rooms and all the surroundings where they recorded the audio for the DLC and, yeah, for Royal Court. And there's also one preview track that we'll listen to at the end. So, first, the room matters, of course. Anyone who has ever recorded knows that the room matters. The size of the room is important. It's also the floor of the room. If you have a very hard floor, then you get echo like there's no tomorrow. If you have a very soft floor, it seems to be small, but also warm. So let's see how they wanted. And they wanted to also add sound effects like fireplaces, chandeliers, room ambiences for each type. And maybe also changing the sound to more warm if you have like some gobelins on the sides. So restrictions did start to loosen up in Stockholm. They thought about recording some of the team members from the CK team and a few more colleagues from other projects. Nice. So, how do you even do something like this? It requires a bit of patience and having a couple of microphones. Here you already see a microphone. Here you see the fuel they're on. A couple of Audio-Technica headphones. These are not the cheapest kind. Some mixers, surround master controllers. Nice, nice, nice. Sound levels. So, they did manage to book the biggest room they have in the office, which is called the library. A library is great for recording because the books also absorb some of the echo, but still having the feeling there to speak in a large room. So, not only was to ensure to keep the distance between all people while recording their voices, it also has the best acoustics to match the size of the courtrooms. And you see here, another nice microphone. What kind of script were they using for the recording? It's rather difficult to record a walla in all languages, so instead we did use a script made in Latin. Now it would be not because we are all fluent in Latin, which would have been cool though. Oh, come on. It's the lingua franca of the Middle Ages. You have to be fluent in Latin, right? Because it has been some of the best languages to use when you need some gibberish talk in the background, especially since they had a big mix of people with different accents. So I hope they also used real conversations translated into Latin, because that would be super cool, right? Not like not like the placeholder Latin that you get in a lot of for example, if you make drafts for websites or for texts, you always get this Latin gibberish from, I think, Caesar's Gallic War or from Cicero's texts. But this, it could be real. They very probably have some people who can just do this at a snip of a finger with Latin. It was such a big session we had, as you can see here. Quite a lot of people, quite comfy, quite nice office, and also soft floors. That is very important for sound recordings. Happy to have such a big team event again. After not seeing each other for such a long time in person. Yeah, it was a party. It was a real party, as you can see here. Very, very nice. So we did go a bit extra to make these new fancy rooms in CK3 sounding more alive and enhance the experience for the players. How will it sound in the end? It will change depending on the court grandeur level. The higher this value, the more of the crowd you will hear in the room. This will also work the other way around, so less grandeur, fewer people. Then there's the Royal Tunes. Royal Tunes is about the new music. And their writing is Yannick and Robin from Audinity, having written music for several Paradox games and expansions. They're happy to be on the board again for Crusader Kings 3 Royal Court. Share some insights into the new music. So, what are the tracks? Mood tracks, cue tracks, and a main theme. Bass directions, sounding a bit different compared to the existing music from the base game. Medieval music can have many different sounds. It most often is really an in-your-face music, especially the early ones. So, since they're at the royal court this time, the keyword for the music of this expansion was royal, so you can hear powerful fanfares, noble strings, medieval guitar, ensemble that make you feel like standing right in the king's hall. The mood tracks will add some noble flavors to the general ambient music. Cue tracks will play when you're holding court in your kingdom. When starting the game, the new main theme will welcome you to this expansion and to the royal court. Very nice. As you can see here, there's again an orchestra. Did not only record several fantastic solo musicians with some fancy historical instruments for this soundtrack. Yeah, I mean, when finally the medieval fairs will return after coronavirus, or when we have it somehow under control, I'm so looking forward to that. Do you also go to these medieval feasts and fairs that we have really a lot of them in Germany? And it's the best thing. It's the meat that you get there. It's just the medieval food there, the medieval music. It's the colors. It's everything. It's diving in there. So they actually went to Prague, recorded the music live with a Philharmonic Orchestra at Smacky Music Studios. The studio before the recording sessions, a lot of microphones, everything's set ready, and over a session with over 60 great musicians and work, and they're probably very happy about that too, because in the pandemic, time was hard for the creative people like musicians. And so I think they're really happy to do that, and also such a great occasion to play some medieval music. And here are the happy composers, happy about the recording session. Yeah, I would smile there too. I mean, 60 great musicians playing your works. So very nice. And so there is a new chord, the cue track for Western Europe as a preview. Let's listen to it. There was a bear! Have you seen the bear? Oh my god, crashing windows! I have to talk over this. Legally required. Nice, nice, nice. Look, is that a marriage? It looks like a marriage. And whoa, what are they doing here? Oh god, there's some intrigue going on. Pouring the wine, is it poisoned? Goblet of the Holy Grail, maybe. Oh yes, oh yes. So it's coming soon. It's now coming soon. Oh, when will it come? When will it come? We'll probably experience that together. Looking forward to the next Dev Diary, the next video together with you. I'll for sure start some kind of Let's Play with Crusader Kings 3. Have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Can signing out. See you soon, and happy gaming.